Alright, hello. And welcome back to more Sealed Palace. Some more, Zelda Sealed Palace. I'm feeling a bit awkward about that. Okay. It was a weird intro. Anyways, welcome back. Last we left off, we had just finished off Link's Nightmare. And we're about to grab the Sword of Time, Master Sword. I swear, I play this game often. But yeah, we were about to grab the Master Sword, and we were about to check out the Sacred Realm. Oh boy, okay. Oh boy. Okay. Well, once again, pulling the Master Sword has fucked everything up. Loaf, the chosen one. I need more bread. Oh. Oh, whoa, okay, so that's different. That's different for sure. Hello, Raru. One of the ancient sages. This is the Sacred Realm, inside the Temple of Light. Temple of Light was created to seal Ganon away for eternity. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Do not be alarmed, look at yourself. You're big now, you've grown up. Wow, so that is most certainly a different Sacred Realm than the one we're used to. Oh boy. Once again, the King of Evil. There's still hope. Power of all the sages is awakened. The sage's seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm once again. Keep my spirit with you. Find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Will do. Light medallion, get! Is Link making a pogger's face? Is Link doing a pog there? Looks like he's doing a bit of a pog. Insert Chuck E. Cheese saying poggers. Well, it looks like there's a bit more sand, so, probably. Is Sheik about to drop down? No. I'm curious about this. I gotta check out the Sacred Realm now. Oh, I get a cutscene this time. Let's see. I see. Okay. So is this a different Link and a different Zelda? That honestly would make a bit of sense. That kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, I want to explore this place though. This is absolutely massive. Hookshot targets. It looks like there's going to be a lot of secrets in this place. And that is just amazing to me. Okay, so there is a fairy fountain on top. Which is good to know. This place is surreal. Like, it feels like it shouldn't exist, I guess. But it does, and I am just... I'm blown away by all this. Huh? Huh? What is this? Oh. Oh, wow. I don't know how I'm getting there. I don't think I can do any of this yet. But I still want to look around. Oof, okay. There was indeed another way we can go, so we're gonna go that way and look around. Another passage? Huh? Okay, so we needed to come here as a child to get Scarecrow's song, it looks like. I'll do that later. I don't even have a hook shot yet. God. This game is so fucking beautiful. extensive too. Just the amount of work put into this. This looks like the entrance to the fire temple. I mean, same kind of materials, same kind of... Okay, Din's Crucible. It's too hot in here. So clearly we aren't meant to be here yet. Or really not meant to explore around a bunch yet. Can I use the mask as an adult? No, I can't. Okay. We need a hookshot to even get over there, so I'm assuming that's Nehru's something or other. Alright, well, good thing we came in here, because we learned the, we learned Zelda's Lullaby, which we can use on this fairy fountain now. I'm just in complete awe. I'm not saying much, it's because I'm just speechless. At this whole hack, all these environments are beautiful. So is this me learning the spin attack? Or rather, charged spin attack? Do I get a magic meter? That looks like a cutscene I've never seen before. I could be wrong though, but it's just still... Magic meter get. I guess we go see... I don't have to go through all that again. We're gonna play the song to get us to the graveyard. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Look and see how bad it got. Doesn't look too bad. Church looks a little beat up, but can I play that here, or is that just a leftover piece of text? Might be leftover text. Okay. So one of these graves is probably gonna have, like... I could check Dampy's shack, Dampe's shack. Hold on, that was different. Sounds like we're gonna have to check that out, aren't we? Alright, so there's obviously something under this grave. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Whoa. What? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what that is. That's where you stay away. Hey, there we go. I figured there had to be another grave with stuff in it. So what's this one gonna have? Okay. Okay, so we need fire arrows for that. And then theoretically we should be able to move forward. However, we do not have fire arrows, so that's useless to us right now. Don't even have a bow, let alone arrows. Okay. Oh, okay. That's pretty sweet. Okay, and that's all the graves. We're getting out of here. Run, Link. Run! Check out Castletown. I mean, it looks fairly normal. Looks can be deceiving, though. Oh. Yeah, something's went down at Hyrule Castle. Speaking of, maybe I should go back to being a child, because there was the rest of that Hyrule Castle that I can now go through and finish off. That got me too bad. boing, boing, boing. Alright. We're gonna go back to being a child if we can. I don't know if I can do that at this point. I might not be able to. Okay, good, I can. Da-da-da-da! Shield! Okay, You know what? I can get up there as Adult Link. We're gonna do that. Later, I guess. Alright, so, let's try sneaking into the castle. That's gonna be my first move here. Where do you lead? Do you lead where I'm looking? No, you're the outskirts. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue where I'm going. I'm just gonna guess this one. This one looks about right. Yeah, there's a guard there. Nope, that leads us back into the Haunted Wasteland. We don't want to go there yet. So it's probably that one there. Maybe. Or this is leading to the coast. That leads to the southern gate, which I do believe eventually leads to the coast. We aren't going there yet. Not yet. Which means behind door number 4 is the castle grounds. They say that specific frequencies can move even stone. What? I'm guessing that's a hint to the hexagonal stone, and that I'm gonna end up learning a song for that. Alright, so let's see how we get in here. Not here, clearly. Can I even get back in? That's a good question, actually. I don't even know. Looks like not from there. Nope, from there. am gonna save and quit, though. Just to be safe. Because I remember there being, like, eye switches and stuff somewhere in here that I needed to hit. Might have been through here. Or even more likely, I think in the library. Yeah, there's an eye switch up there. We just gotta go up another level. Oh no, wait, that's a regular switch. Maybe I'm mistaken. No, I still have a key. And that key's gotta go somewhere. And if not here, then where? Yeah, there was an eye switch. Okay. Good. So I'm not insane. I see, this is where they store their Minecraft glass blocks. There's gotta be more in this room than that. Right. Apparently that door was locked. Oh, this is... Okay. Alright, so I hear a torch. Yep. Does that do open the door? Yeah. So I was more than right to come back here. Okay, that's 200 rupees. I swear, this better be more than just rupees. Okay, good. Now we're talking. Small chest there. Okay. Down we go again. And now we're out here. And there's a central door there. There's a ladder there leading up to a small chest. I got juked by the ladder. I got fuzzled by the shadow. Once again, the sheer size and scope of all this is insane. Oh boy, here we go. Well. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Come on, I have a fairy, though. I have a fairy. My rumble pack is buzzing like crazy. There we go. Okay. Alright, so what's this? Map? Boss key? Compass? Art piece! Okay. There is no map. I'm assuming that's everything then. Unless there was something in the gardens. Which... I don't think there was. We are, however, most certainly going to save. Right, there was a bomb-up-a wall there. Oh, hello. Yeah. Here we go, Saria's song. There we go. See, it's a good thing I came back, because now I can constantly be asking Navi for hints in case I get lost. Okay. There's another door here that leads elsewhere. Oh my, okay. We've just entered another mini dungeon. My god. Just how big is this game? Called it. This place is huge. Oh my god. I swear I'm gonna be playing this mod for like months. Just for how big it is. Hyrule Conduit, huh? We have some nice Dodongo's Cavern style music here. Worth it. right, there's still the whole sewers area here. Let's see here. We should probably go right like that. Oh, and that raises the water level. And then we dive down into here. This is just insane. What's this, a boss fight? Do I have sticks? No, I'm out. So I guess we'll just have to do a lot less damage, but still easily take it out. That's fine with me. It's gonna be a piece of heart, isn't it? It feels like there's a mini dungeon behind every single piece of heart. And I love that so much. This is nuts. I will at some point 100% this. I don't know if I'll do it on stream. But this mod is too big to not 100%. Oh, screw you. After we check the other side of this room. I swear I can hear Talon snoring somewhere. It's gotta be a wall in one of these cells that I can break. Bombs or otherwise. Sneak on past. Not in there. It's not over there. I swear, it sounds like it's coming from in here. But I just do not see him. Oh, hey! Get another Skulltula we can grab. Yeah, I don't really see anywhere else in there. We'll check out the garden and then we'll call it. We'll go forward in time. We'll call Navi. Or Saria, whoever, try to figure out where we need to go next. That was a little bit tight and close. Too close a call for my comfort. And then I guess we go up here and we figure out if there's anything behind that door. No, this one was jammed, yeah. Someone put jam on the lock again. Man, gotta be careful with that strawberry jam. Okay, so this just leads us up here, which I don't think there was anything we missed in this room. No. At some point we might need to come back, because there definitely was a boss key sized door back there. Is this Zelda's room? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, no, nothing else in here. Okay. No. And then we'll play Saria's song, figure out where to go next. Hold up. Don't you think I didn't see that? Okay, let's go draw the Sword of Time again. Really? Let's go draw the Master Sword and take a look. No, we haven't done too much this episode, but, you know. Gems to break sometimes. So I'm assuming the church catacombs is where we go next, but... Really? Well, we'll talk to Saria then. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess we go to the forest. But not before we check out the church graveyard. And definitely not before we check out up here. I have never seen a more obvious climb me in my life. This is just screaming climb me. Okay, guess we can't go that way. See, I'm starting to memorize these warp songs, so that's good. I'm getting better. Let's go check out the church catacombs. I believe I need bombs to get in there, which I would happen to have now. Okay, I gotta change how I'm sitting. No, it's just straight up locked. Unless it's the other. Double doors here might lead to where we're looking. Maybe. No. Okay. Well, forest it is then. Morning. Hello. Yeah, it's afternoon for me too. It's like 1. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay. Where is it? Right here? Is this the one? This might be the right door. I mean tunnel. Yes, it is. Okay. And you're out here now because the castle's kind of a bit fucked. Alright, let's see what's changed in however many years. Right, there's this. Clearly up here for one reason or another. I don't know why though. Okay. Let's go check out the forest. That's good. That's good to hear. I'm doing alright. I managed to get back to where we were, and then some. We're checking out the Lost Woods again, because we heard... We got Saria's song. I'm just not sure exactly where to go right now. Okay, nothing here either. Yeah, it's good that you slept good. Here's hoping that keeps up when you do go to sleep again. Okay, that just leads us straight back here. What about you? You lead us... Yeah, no. Okay. Hey, welcome! Yeah, no problem. I've really been enjoying this hack. It is by far one of the most in-depth hacks I've ever seen. Especially for a full-length one. Oh, I can get up here now, can't I? Yes, I can. Aha! Wait, really? Only the left side? Oh, no. Hold on, let me... Shit. That might be a problem. Oh my god. No, it's not. It's my headphones. Let me try a different pair. See, I have to have 2 sets of headphones. I have a pair for my TV, but I can hear what's going on. I usually also have opposite. if I can even be heard from that far away, that I use for the computer. I'm hoping this won't mess it up. AIM audio is going to cut in just a moment. Actually, hang on. Can I just use... No. No, I can't. Okay. Wait, let me try something else. I might have... Okay. Desktop audio, let's properties it. Okay, well, fuck. Okay. Oh, wrong headphones anyways. Yeah. Switch it to default, and then we'll switch it off of default. Oh, no. My God. Mm. I swear if I have to restart stream. Fuck. I hate this. Let me try. I'm gonna see if this'll kick it back in. Maybe that'll... Okay, it's going. No, that's fine. Okay, so audio is going again. Let me try something else over here. Just make... Oh no, it's fine. It's not your fault. It's just my audio's being dumb, and it shouldn't be. Okay, we're gonna try a different pair of headphones now that I know that this works. That I can just... No, what is going on? Okay, so that pair isn't good either. It is coming in through the left. It's just very, very quiet. So it's not a problem with the headphones, it's a problem with something else along the line here. Alright, we're gonna check advanced audio settings. Where's advanced? One. No. General. No. I'm glad you pointed it out though, because that is a problem if it's not working right. How do I balance it? I use Streamlabs, unfortunately, because it's easier for me and I don't have to relearn it all. Okay, probably under advanced. There we go. Audio, recording, relay buffer. Yeah, I can't find a way to fix that. Damn it. I think it's a problem with my cable for my N64 cord. That was me unplugging and plugging it back in. Yeah, I don't know how to fix this. Or why I can't get the video capture device to just work. I don't know how to make it mono. If I'm perfectly honest. Oh, down mix to mono. That might work. Is that better? Okay. So you guys aren't gonna have full stereo sound, but I don't know that Ocarina of Time even has that anyways. Does it? Okay, so this is a grotto. I don't know if I'd been in this one yet or not, but I can go deeper. Okay, so it should be fine. Gotcha. Good. That's what I'm going for here. That's why I got my nice EverDrive, so that I could play it on console. Right, I can't use that. What am I doing? Aha, my slingshot will save me. Oh wait, I'm an adult. I don't know how to use that thing. I mean, come on, Link. A bow is infinitely more complex than a slingshot. You can use a friggin' slingshot. I'm an adult. If I was given a slingshot, I could use a slingshot. And Link's supposed to be what? 17? 18? I'm 21. And I can use a slingshot. Let this be a lesson to all you would-be humans. Let this be a lesson to all you would-be humans. You aren't real humans. Nah. Let this be a lesson. Don't rely on Zelda to tell you what you can and can't do. If Link can't use a hook, can't use a slingshot, don't let that dash your dreams of being the adults only world slingshot champion. This slingshotting is for adults only. No kids allowed. Oh wait, I wonder if I can... Oh, this is where the dungeon is. So, I'm assuming I don't go back in there. Wowie zowie, gosh, I'm supposed to go back to the forest, but I don't know where. Sorry, maybe you could have been a little bit more specific when you said, come to the forest. These here Lost Woods. They're pretty big. I do love these Lost Woods though. This is a much better way of doing it than Ocarina from Majora's Mask. It might be here, now that I'm thinking about it, because I can come- Yes, okay. Alright. Next time, I should shut the hell up and just look for more than 2 seconds. Because this feels like a far more authentic forest than... Oh, wow, okay. I know what that means. That's a shrine or something. Some sort of shrine through here. I recognize that from the old Japanese folklore. Not Japanese folklore, just general architecture, stuff like that. I don't know what those are called. Hey, kid. Oh, this is gonna be chic. What? Talking heads, okay. Oh, so I hope the audio isn't too loud. Oh, I can dig this. This is a sweet warp song. God, so much attention to detail. I swear, if this was like the early 2000s and someone came out with this and was like, hey, I found a lost prototype for a third N64 Zelda game, I don't think anyone would even think twice about assuming that that was true, because this is just that well made. It feels... I have never played a long format like this, a long full hack, that has felt more like an official Nintendo game. This is absolutely incredible. I could absolutely see a world in which this game would have come out between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Okay. So I can get up there. I can get up over there, it looks like. And I really like the very subtle Kokiri Forest theme hidden in here. It's very, very subtle and wonderful.
Hey, listen!
You're still telling me that? Is that happening in the right place, order? Trying to get a good thumbnail there. Always gotta keep that in mind. Okay, so how do we get in? Or do we just go through the... Yeah, no, I think we just go through here. Now, looking at all this, I really gotta step up my game when it comes to making forest games. This is just incredible. Oh, that's smart. I can just dodge the first one and go after the second one. Okay, so... Actually... Goodbye. Aha. Whoa. Okay. Oh, wow. That's cool. That is genius. Actually walking on the top of the... Wow. Oh, don't tell me. I gotta walk across the branches there? Oh my god. Okay, I missed. That's fine. That is brilliant. This is some brilliant level design here. You guys, when making this, you just... Everything is so well thought out. I am incredibly impressed. I've been following Indigo for a while, and I guess it's not really fair to compare hacks, I guess. Well, that one is impressive from a standpoint of decomp, new enemies and stuff. This gives a very incredibly authentic feel to Ocarina of Time, and that is something that is just infinitely valuable to be able to do. Okay, other way. You have no idea how insane this is, or how hard it likely is, I imagine. Oh, this is the Forest Temple? Okay. So it doesn't look like I can do anything in here. Did I miss the hook shot somewhere? Yeah, I feel like I had to have missed something somewhere. Alright. Alright, Navi. So am I supposed to go climb back up the mountain? I am a little bit lost and a little bit confused. Okay, so I came... yeah. I need to go this way. if anyone knows where I'm supposed to go, don't tell me, but if I start going, like, way off the mark, please let me know, because I don't want to end up, I don't want to end up lost for hours. Oh, pathway. Okay, we're back at the pathways. Gotcha. Okay, I know where I am. I'm wondering if I accidentally sequence broke or something. Because it's talking about the Gorons living somewhere in these mountains definitely makes me feel like I missed something somewhere. Okay, that's back into the mine. I don't want to go there. So I never went through there, so maybe that's where I'm supposed to be. And I just went to the wrong one by mistake the last time I tried. No, because I'm pretty sure that one leads to... Okay, no, that's just 20 rupees. And there was the Dino's Cavern, I'm pretty sure. So not quite where I need to be going. Maybe I am supposed to go back up to the ice mountain? Oh. Oh, I got turned around. Okay. My gosh, I am so friggin' clueless. Alright, if I can't figure it out soon, I might have to look at someone else's playthrough. I don't like doing that, but if I have to, I will. Just because I want to keep this stream going, and I don't want to be taking too long with it. Okay, I see now. Go up this. Over to there. Yeah, okay. Because I remember I only went through some of the mountain pass. Okay, here we go. I have 30 seconds in Goron City. I don't think I can go there. These shops are really amazing too. Really detailed. A lot more to look around and explore. Find secrets in, apparently. Okay, so I can't hit those. Let me guess. 200... Oh, 99 rupees. Okay, there we go. Yeah, maybe this was the right way to go. Though it feels odd, because Navi was giving me that hint since before I became an adult. Is that a spirit medallion? That is a spirit medallion. Interesting. There's a chest here. Well, I can't do that puzzle because I no longer have the ability to use the Deku stick. I don't have arrows. Maybe down here. Oof, I should have went off that a little bit faster. There we go. Goddess's protection. Let me guess, neighbor's love. Okay, so I can't do anything here either. I'm gonna be honest. I got no clue where I'm going or what I'm doing. So if anyone does know where I'm supposed to go, I would like help. I don't know what to do. Hey, okay. Alright, here we go. Here's something. Okay. If I knew how to get to there. So where were you gonna roll to get back up there? Maybe somewhere over here? No. I should get some water in a moment. My throat is dry. Please tell me your plan wasn't to launch off of this. Oh! Okay, I didn't even see this. I need water, like right now. Alright, let's check out inside here. Big chest, small chest, big chest. Nice. Nice one. That's great. Oh yeah, that's grand. What is that? Oh, there's a chest here. Palm shoes. Not sure what to do with them, but I have them. Okay, up there looks like somewhere we can get eventually. Oh, my throat is so dry today. Is this the right way? Maybe? Hi. I can't afford it. Okay, so that's just Bigron's knife. Okay, can't do anything with that. Can't really get over there. Alright, I am completely lost as to where to go or what to do. So what does I do when lost? I find a way to not be lost. Let me... Let me find someone else to play through. Muted as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's fun exploring. I have no clue where to go. I'm assuming bean patches is where I might be needing to look. Right. Okay. I'm looking at a playthrough to try and figure out where I need to go next, because I just have no clue what I can even do. Okay, so it looks like supposedly I'm able to get the bow before I get... No, that's the wrong thing. Don't do that. I didn't want to go to the next video. I wanted to go searching. So, it looks like I'm supposed to be able to get the bow before the forest temple. Okay. Bow is already obtained by then. So when the hell did I get the bow? What? Oh, that makes sense. I think I got it. I think I know what I did wrong. What was it? I think my hint was I was supposed to get Zelda's lullaby. And then it looks like there's something in the guardhouse that I can get. Probably the bow. Yeah, okay. I know where I'm going now. I hate having to use a guide for things, but sometimes I don't think. Plus, for a casual playthrough, it's nice to just look around sometimes, but I don't want to keep things too long. I've got to be able to keep people entertained. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I failed that. I did not remember it at all. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hopefully I shouldn't need a guide for a very long time now. I should be fine. Is it through here? Right. Hearts? Heart. I'll take a heart. Better than none. I did that wrong. That's on me. Okay. And then it's just right through here. Yeah. Yeah, there's the forest temple. Okay. And I want nuts on the other one. There we go. Okay, that's a business scrub. We aren't gonna go there yet. Huh. I like all the little bits of familiar and unfamiliar areas. Like that little bit there that looks like it was from Zora's River. I really like that. It's a nice touch. There we go. Problem solved. Just like that. Oh, I could have... I thought I was being smart. I was not. I was being very dumb there. Smokey? Smokey! Let's go! It's like, I like this, because it's like, it looks familiar, but it's not the same. It's a really nice touch. How did you guys get a day-night cycle to work in the forest temple, by the way? That's interesting. That's something I haven't seen before. I don't think that happens in the original game, does it? Like, I know time isn't passing, but it's still... Can I fall down? Oh, I can. Okay, so there might be stuff down here. Indeed there is. Hello. I have how many of you? 25. Now I just gotta figure out how to, Alright, I might have to ask about that. There is probably a lot I can learn from this. Ooh. Oh my god, whoa. Oh, that is thumbnail worthy right there. Yeah, like right there, that's perfect. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Yeah, that is... God, that is truly amazing. I love all of this. I imagine a lot of vertex shading had to be done in here. If I had to guess. I still need to figure out how to do vertex shading, period. Oh, there's a key, so that's what you're warning me about. Thank you, Navi. Oh my god, I love this. Just the tiny bit of water there. This is friggin' gorgeous. Oh my god. This hack, this mod just contains the very essence of what makes Ocarina of Time great. You feel like you're on an adventure, you feel like you're exploring and learning about the world, and it feels like the world is a massive place with just secrets everywhere that you could never possibly uncover all of it. Oh my god, that is cool. I love that. I love the little details like that. This is friggin' incredible. Yeah, I hope you have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. Oh my god, yeah, for sure. This is just... Oh, and little bits like this, because this room feels very familiar to a room in Ocarina of Time's Forest. This is like just the epitome of mixing the familiar with the new, and it is so well thought out. we go. Okay, and now just one more. Even the music itself just fits this motif of familiar and strange. What? Alright, two things I gotta try here. One. Alright, and two. Okay. Oh, this is where I just came from. Okay, so I need to go through the other door on the other side of the room. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, this is messing with my head. I am just... Every time I enter a dungeon, I am in complete awe at what you guys have done. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Okay. Let me guess. Yeah, this is another good example of mixing the familiar with the unfamiliar. You have the classic Stalfos mini boss fight, but it's in a room with like rolling logs, and the room looks drastically different. Wait a minute, hold on, what? Oh, I have to kill it twice. Okay. Is this a hook shot? Or is it a map? Or a compass? Any of those would be useful, honestly. Oh, it's the hook shot! I love the hook shot. You put a hook shot in your Zelda? Oh. You've got me sold. You had me from the word hook. You had me hooked. I love a good hook shot. So much fun to use. Sorry for the loud noises. I'm shuffling around a little bit. Every day I'm shuffling. Can I... No, I can't. God, this is just... Oh! Oh! I love it so much. There we go. hearts. I don't need arrows. There's something over here. Oh, for sure there is. Haha! Oh. Oh, okay, that's just where you come from. Wow. Jeez, this is so detailed. Now, normally I don't really care for those later grass textures, but you guys have done this incredibly well. Fuck, okay. Alright. This is not optimal. Maybe I just need to go the safe route and not try and be fancy and jump off. That might do me well. I really gotta get back to Zelda modding. Especially after seeing all this. I'm getting all kinds of ideas. Okay, there we go. Now that's a little bit safer. Now that's what I call playing it safe. Volume 35. Alright, let's see what's up here. Oh, and it's all coming together. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Alright. I see where you're going there. Okay. This is so beautiful. I hear Skulltula in here. Where is it? Is it over that way? Come on. There we go. Hey, found it. Hi there. And the music is always fitting. Like, it all fits in so well. There we go. Alright, what else have we got going on here? Probably kill all the enemies, right? Yeah? Are there more? Yes, there are. Alright, come on. Come at me. One more. There we go. That's either gonna open that up, spawn a chest, or both. I guess it's both. Oh, sweet. Map? Compass? What's it gonna be? Oh, I can go finish the ice cave, too, with the hookshot now. So that might need a long shot. Now that I'm thinking about it. Anyways, I gotta change how I'm sitting here. Okay, the dungeon map. I will take it. Oh, so that just put us back here. Okay. Thankfully, we aren't too far away, and I can get there easily. Aha! There you are. Right, we go up this way. I almost forgot. Okay. Aha, I can latch onto that. Okay. Oh, now that is cool. That is absolutely brilliant. Alright, there's the boss. Or the boss door, at least. Do I have a fairy in a bottle? I do. Come to me, fairy, I need you. Any way of opening up these doors? No. And I think that fairy's gone for good. Okay, so let's try it from a different angle. Maybe we can enter from another place. Maybe I can get in from over here. No. Did we go through here? Yes, this just housed a spatula. Right, okay. I'll figure it out one way or another. feel like I missed a key somewhere or something. Did I? I think I had to have. At the very least, I missed something somewhere. Trying to see if maybe there's an ice switch in there I can hit or something. No, I didn't think so. Okay. So supposedly up there, there's gotta be a way for me to get up there. Into the room above. I just don't know how. Because I'm looking at it and there's one way in. But I've been unable to find the switch. Bombchu, maybe? Either that or I missed a chest somewhere. No, that's the only chest other than what's behind the locked door. Okay, gotcha. I see it. I knew there had to be some kind of ice switch. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. So we go in there, get the key, go through the rest of it, and then we beat the boss, which is likely Phantom Ganon, if I had to guess. Small key. Am I good or what? Oh, it's getting windy out. Jeez, okay. Alright. Got anything for me in here? No, not yet. Hold on. There we go. Now, maybe. No, there's not a chest in this room. Alright. Oh, is that a sunken ship? No, that's just a chunk of... Oh boy, okay. I see how it is. There we go, and that should be all the enemies, right? Oh, there's another silver rupee. There we go. That's 2. There's usually 5. Or not. No, there is. There's more. It's a very creative use of that actor. Right there. That is an incredibly creative use of it. Yep, I kind of figured. Okay. So. Why are there vines there? So that you can do that. That's really cool. Okay. Okay, so neither of those are things that I can shoot. Gotcha. Now, how do we get up there? Oh, I see. Just your friendly neighborhood hookshot target. Come on. There's one. Any more? Nah, just a one-time thing. I also hear another chest appearing. Here we go, our first boss key. First boss key of the game. And where did the other chest appear? Are there others? No. Huh. Wonder what that chest appearing sound was. Okay, up we go. Take care of this boss. Can I still turn back? No. Shoot. Okay. Oh, wow. I like how different the Phantom Ganon Arena is here. Oh. That does make it a little bit more difficult. Oh shoot, okay. Not that one, not that one. Come on, where is he? There we go. I almost missed there. I gotta be more careful with my shots here, because I don't want to lose them. Nope. Yep. Alright, we're good. I got this fight in the bag. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, don't you dare. No. Okay, fine. We'll play tennis. We can play tennis. Okay. Maybe I can't play tennis. There we go. Too easy. To the evil jar! Alright, after this I am gonna pause here to get a snack and use the restroom. Maybe I'll just get lunch. I don't know. No problem. Oh, I see. So that fountain is on top of the tower. That's the same sacred realm that we've been going in and out of. Impressive. Okay, so now we can go get the Nehru's Love. Yeah, yeah. You missed the third dungeon. You missed Link's Nightmare. I could not speak through that. It was so incredible. I have no clue how the hell they did that, but however they did, it is impressive. It was so impressive. I loved every moment of it, and I loved every moment of the Forest Temple too. This was another great dungeon. I had trouble figuring out where to get the bow. God, it was just such an incredible dungeon. Just... Alright, can I... No, I can't get up there. Okay. I'll figure out a way. Can I? Like, can I? No. Probably a Scarecrow song thing. I love the little cave in there. It was just gorgeous. This whole game is gorgeous. I also realized something, that I'm having a hard time thinking about it as a ROM hack. It's very hard to think about this as anything other than like an actual official game, just because of how well done this is, how well it fits in with Ocarina of Time. It is... My god. I'm enjoying this. I'm loving it. But that is where I'm going to have to leave this off. Not for today, but just for a moment while I get food. So I am going to split my recording here for YouTube. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you very much. It means a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Down in the description should be Twitch, Discord, and of course, a link to the hack. On your right will be a video that YouTube has decided you might like, and to the left will be the rest of this playlist. In the middle is the subscribe button so that you can catch these when I upload them. So I hope you have a good one, I hope you stay safe, and I'll see you around.